apparatus, so we can use a very simple experiment so that we can find the relative molecular mass of a gas. It's one of the IA mandatory labs, the ones they really want us to do, and we're going to use the ideal gas equation to find the relative molecular mass of a gas. And to do that, we're going to need to collect certain bits of data. Okay, we're going to find the mass of the gas in one of these. It's you will never know what this is. You'll have never seen one of these before. It's a cigarette lighter refill, and I know you've never seen one of those, and you never should. But anyway, that's what it's for. Quite useful. We use it to refill lighters. Okay, it's got butane in it, so we're going to try and confirm that the gas is butane. And to do that, we're going to basically take this gas and weigh the bottle first. So we're going to weigh this as accurately as we can, find its mass, okay, before. We're going to then empty a certain volume of this gas into a 1,000 milliliter or cubic centimeter 1000 cc measuring cylinder. Okay, so we'll know the volume of the gas, and then we'll find the mass of this again, so we know its mass, we know its volume, we can find the temperature of the gas or the temperature of the room and make an assumption it's the same, and we can find the atmospheric pressure using a pressure sensor, a gas pressure sensor of the room. Okay, so we need some various bits of apparatus. We need one of these. It's called a beehive shelf. Okay, we're going to pop that in here, in the water. Oh, sorry, I've got a whole load of water in here. Can you see that? I've measured in here 2 liters of water. I use my measuring cylinder and put 2 liters of water in here. Okay, I'm going to put this in so I can stand my measuring cylinder on top of it, and then there's a hole here. My gas tube is going to go through here. What gas tube, you ask? Well, to be able to get the gas from here, I'm going to take a tube. It's got a little adapter here. I'm going to fit that on the end. And then when I squeeze this, I get gas coming out. Okay? Why don't I just put this in? Because I don't want it to get wet. Okay? Because that water will increase the mass dramatically, and it's hassle to dry it. Okay? So we're going to use this. So here goes. This is my beehive shelf. That's under the water. Can you see that? It's under the surface of the water. There's a hole in the top. Okay. Now here's the tricky bit. I've got to put my hand over here. This is full of water, by the way. Can you see that? Can you see the water there? Yeah. So I filled it up as much as I can. I'm going to put my hand over my palm. You need someone with a big hand to do this. Okay. I'm going to turn it upside down, and I'm going to put my hand under the water. Oh, I've let a little bit out there, and then I'm going to lift it up and put it over the hole. Now, you'll have a partner, so you can have somebody hold that. I don't have a partner. I'm all here alone while you're on galloping around in various countries on gap. So here I go. I'm going to clamp that into place. Oh yeah, there we go. All right. So let's just have a quick look. Can you see what's going on here? There you go. Alrighty. And can you see the hole? See that hole under there? Oh, I can't. There we go. I'm going to get my gas tube in that hole. All right. So I'm not going to bother to do this, but you will have found the mass of this first. Now you need also to make a reading on here, or make a little mark with a pen. Don't worry, I'm still here. Okay, we'll put a little marking here so I can figure out what that volume is later. Okay, that's where my level of water is. So I'm going to get this now. This goes under into my beehive shelf. Okay, I'm drying my hands as I go because it's very wet. And now, watch this. Okay, I'm releasing the gas Hey, by the way, you mustn't have any naked flames around because butane's very flammable. And I want to get the level of the gas in here, or sorry, the level of the water in here at the same level as the liquid in my bowl, which you can't see, won't be able to see very well, but I can. Now, it says release about 1 litre of gas, but I'm going to go down as far as I can go until the level of the liquid is equal in the measuring cylinder and in the bowl. Okay, and I'm there. Now, because there's no gradation, I'm going to mark with a pen where that is approximately. Okay. So, I've released my gas. Now, next, I've released my gas. Now, what you could do if you wanted, if you really want to be fancy about this, is, now butane is heavier than air. So what you could do now, get your hand back over there, that's full of the gas, and you could now get a thermometer or a temperature probe, a vernier temperature probe, and you could stick that, here's my thermometer, imagine, stick that thermometer in here, okay, and you can measure the pressure, the temperature of your gas. Another possibility, of course, you can get a gas pressure sensor, pop that in there and get a measure of the pressure of the gas in there as well, okay? Or you can assume the temperature of the room and the temperature of the atmosphere in here. Release that gas. We don't want to breathe it in, and we certainly don't want to have a flame nearby because that's going to explode. Now, making sure that this is as dry as possible, okay? You're going to reweigh that, and then you're going to be able to find the mass of the gas that went in here. We had a reading here and here. You can find the volume of the gas, you can find the temperature of the gas, the pressure of the gas, and by using all those variables you can pop them into your ideal gas equation, and away you go. You can find the relative molecular mass of your gas, and it should be quite close to that of butane, which you can calculate from relative atomic masses in the data booklet. Butane is C4H10. Okay, cheers.